Imagine a world where musical instruments rival the cost of luxury cars, private islands, or even majestic castles. These aren't just tools for making music, they're treasures that carry the weight of history, artistry, and human emotion. From million-dollar violins crafted by the legendary Stradivari to iconic guitars that shaped entire generations, their value goes far beyond their price tags. Each piece tells a story of passion, innovation, and legacy. By the end of this journey, you might just see music in a whole new light. So let's dive into the fascinating world of priceless instruments and the stories they hold. Music transcends boundaries, serving as a universal language that unites people across generations and cultures. However, certain instruments stand out not only for their melodies but for their historical significance, unparalleled craftsmanship, and fame. These instruments aren't just tools for creating music, they're artifacts of extraordinary value. From Stradivarius violins crafted centuries ago to guitars once owned by legendary musicians, some of these pieces have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions. Today, we're exploring the world's most expensive musical instruments, where artistry meets opulence. Get ready to discover treasures far beyond your average piano or guitar, each one with a story to tell. The antiques that made history. When it comes to musical instruments, age and craftsmanship can create value beyond imagination. Let's start with the crown jewels of the violin world, the Stradivarius violins. Made by Antonio Stradivari in the late 17th and early 18th centuries, these violins are renowned for their unparalleled sound quality and artistry. Among them, the Lady Blunt Stradivarius stands out. Sold for a staggering $15.9 million in 2011, this violin's pristine condition and history make it an irreplaceable treasure. But Stradivari wasn't the only master of his craft. Enter the Vieux Temps Guarneri violin, created by Giuseppe Guarneri, Stradivari's rival. This masterpiece sold for $16 million and is still played professionally today, carrying centuries of history through every performance. On the modern end of historical instruments, we have the Heinzmann crystal piano. Debuting at the 2008 Beijing Olympics, this entirely transparent grand piano stole the show. Valued at $3.2 million, it's not just a musical instrument, but a statement piece of luxury and innovation. Instruments with celebrity stardom. Next, we move from antiques to instruments made priceless by the stars who own them. Let's talk about Kurt Cobain's 1959 Martin D18E acoustic guitar, famously used during Nirvana's MTV Unplugged performance in 1993. This guitar, tied to one of the most iconic moments in rock history, sold for $6 million in 2020, making it the most expensive guitar ever auctioned. David Gilmour's Black Strat Fender Stratocaster is another legend. This guitar played a pivotal role in Pink Floyd's most famous songs, including Comfortably Numb. Sold for $3.975 million in 2019, its legacy continues to inspire musicians worldwide. And then there's Eric Clapton's Blackie Fender Stratocaster, a custom guitar used extensively in the 70s and 80s. It fetched nearly $1 million in 2004, setting a record at the time. These instruments aren't just tools for making music. They're extensions of the legends who played them, carrying stories that transcend time. Unique and unusual treasures. While some instruments are prized for their history or celebrity connections, others stand out simply for their rarity and craftsmanship. Take the Steinway piano used by George Gershwin to compose Rhapsody in Blue. This cultural treasure sold for $2.1 million, encapsulating a pivotal moment in American music history. On a more modern note, there's Lady Gaga's childhood Steinway Model D. This piano, gifted to her as a child and later used in her performances, sold for $500,000. Part history, part pop culture, it's a piece that blends the old and new seamlessly. And we can't forget the Spanish violin, crafted in 1679 and sold for $5.4 million. With its intricate craftsmanship and rich tone, it's a testament to the artistry of its era. Instruments with modern luxury. Of course, not all expensive instruments come with centuries of history. Some are valuable simply because they're built for luxury. The Fazioli Brunei piano, for instance, is worth $2.5 million. Encrusted with mother-of-pearl and precious stones, this piano is a stunning blend of opulence and performance. For something even more unique, consider the gold-plated flute by Haynes, valued at $187,000. Its precision engineering and lavish materials make it a favorite among collectors. And finally, the Swarovski-encrusted crystal harp, valued at $70,000, combines visual beauty with exquisite sound, often stealing the spotlight in high-profile performances. The most expensive of them all, the McDonald Stradivarius viola, represents the pinnacle of musical craftsmanship and opulence, with an estimated value of $45 million. Crafted by the legendary luthier Antonio Stradivari in 1719, this instrument is one of only 10 violas he ever made, and the only one still in private hands. Its sheer rarity immediately sets it apart, making it a true collector's treasure. But rarity alone doesn't account for its extraordinary value. The McDonald viola carries immense historical significance, as it is named after one of its former owners, the third Baron McDonald, and has passed through the hands of some of the most renowned musicians in history. What truly elevates this masterpiece is its unparalleled tonal quality. The viola produces a sound that is both rich and resonant, with a depth and warmth that Stradivari's instruments are celebrated for. Each note embodies centuries of craftsmanship, artistry, and prestige, making it a dream for musicians and connoisseurs alike. This extraordinary instrument isn't just a tool for creating music, it's a symbol of cultural heritage and ultimate luxury in the world of classical music. Owning the McDonald Stradivarius viola isn't merely owning an instrument, it's owning a piece of history. From violins that have weathered centuries to guitars that shape the very essence of rock and roll, these instruments transcend their roles as mere tools for making music. Each one is a masterpiece, a reflection of the unparalleled craftsmanship of its maker, the extraordinary skill of its player, and the legacy of the countless stories it holds. They're not just expensive, they're irreplaceable artifacts of history, culture, and human passion. Take the Stradivarius violins, for instance. Crafted in the 17th and 18th centuries, they remain unmatched in tone and quality, making them prized treasures. Or think of iconic guitars like Jimi Hendrix's Woodstock Stratocaster, which didn't just play music but helped define an era. These instruments have a soul that resonates far beyond their strings and wood. Each one has a unique tale, a journey through time, emotion, and innovation. Some were played in front of millions, leaving an indelible mark on music history. Others were cherished in solitude, speaking directly to their player's heart. Which of these incredible instruments amazed you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating stories from the world of music and beyond.